Another hard day's work done. Honey, I'm home. I'm lonely. Okay, yep, this is why you're here. This is the content you came for. That's right, let's just not even talk. Let's just turn the volume up. Let's just enjoy. Oh, squash, squishy, so squashy. We're nearly there now, we're almost at the bottom. And now we can start the episode like a normal person. Hello. Yes, welcome back to another episode here on the Hermitcraft server with me, Zedaph. And that is right, today, you better believe it, because we are dealing with dolphins today. We're actually going to be going and catching some dolphins. No, of course not. We are doing bee-related activities, and we are actually going to be letting some sweet and sticky bumblebees move into the very roof of the Cave of Contraptions itself, and almost become a contraption in itself. It's an odd thing to say, isn't it, that you want bees to move into your roof. Normally that's a bad thing. Normally bees in the roof equals an exterminator or something. Well, that's usually more wasps, actually, because no, you don't kill bees. Bees are friendly and nice and good and sweet and honey-filled and stuff. We want to call like a bee pumper. We want our roof completely full of bees. Add more bees, please, Mr. Exterminator. Take them out of the other people's houses, bring them round ours, fill up the roof. So, knock knock. Can I come in? Hello. Hi, bees. Hello, bees. Oh, they're coming out to see me as well. This is nice. Oh, so we've had these bees for a very, very long time. Since pretty much we first moved in. They've been making us some stuff, making us some bits. Not all of this was produced by these. I did purchase some of it to help top up the stocks just a little bit. But look at them go. Look how friendly and buzzy and bee they are. We are going to be moving this operation, however, up in the world. Literally, because yes, they are going to be going on the ceiling. I do need to dig out a little bit more of the ceiling. I'm thinking of having them in this area here, and I'm not entirely sure how I want to do it. I think we want to dig a little bit into it, and then start, like, actually making our room kind of in the roof, and then we can just kind of cover it in honey-related stuff, so it looks like a huge bee's nest, a beehive, afterwards. I think that's the best way of going, so I need to do some digging. And perfect. No, not perfect. That needs to go as well. Okay, brilliant. We have got our nice comey home. Look at that thing. Ah, isn't it beautiful what nature does? Huh? Even though I made that, it's completely man-made and not natural at all. But it looks kind of natural. It looks like a nice big bee house. A bee house? Is that what they're called? A bee nest? A beehive. It's just a beehive, isn't it? I really don't know. As you can see, we've got our little way up and down here, which that's going to be our first problem that we want to tackle. Bees don't use scaffolding. Bees don't even need to climb up anything. They fly. However, I am not a bee. I cannot fly. I need a way up and down. But there's a little thing, a little idea that I've got up my sleeve that I want to use here. We'll get to that in just a moment. But you can see the space that we're able to dig out here. There's plenty more space this way, plenty more space down as well for us to be able to get super... Look at this! Oh, I'm just finding beeswax everywhere. This is none of your beeswax. This is my beeswax. And I think this is a pretty good size area already for our little bee's nest. I think we're going to go slightly bigger than this as well, but I'm kind of getting low on comb. I've only got 34 comb left. We need to start the production part of this. Oh, look, it goes on right over here as well. Oh, my goodness me, I've got loads of room. Okay, this is very, very good. We need to get the bees in. We need to get them actually pumping some stuff out of their butts. I'm assuming that's where these things come from. I'm no biologist. I do not know. And then, yeah, we can actually keep increasing it more. But, yeah, proper way up and down, that's going to be the next challenge. Oh, and by the way, how cool does this parallax effect look? Looking down at the Cave of Contraptions from the bees' point of view, I think I'm going to have a little bedroom up here or something. The bees have got it better than me. That's an awesome view. We go boop, we go beep, whoops, we go whip-de boop, bloop-de bleep, and blub, and blib. Come on, and blib, I said blib. Oh, and we go schwim, and we go haja, like so. Perfect. We go yes, and we go grow. Oh no! Oh, that's fine. And grow. Oh, no, it wasn't fine. I lied. And then we go and we break and place those. Perfect. Just like so. Easy as that. And I broke a block there too. We can now bubble our way up, except we can't because the plant is still in there. Stupid plant. Okay, and now we can bubble our way up all the way to not the top because I'm stupid. Okay, undo. Delete that whole clip. That was terrible. So just like that, you too can make an awesome honey block elevator. You're welcome, Internet. You're very welcome. No matter how many times I ride these things... Oh, I can't jump. I always love them. Ready? You just go whoop. And you just go straight up in the air. It's awesome. It's literally like magic. I don't know why. It's just so much fun. I put a chest up here because we actually had like an open water source. And I was kind of like, no, I don't want that. So I just put a chest there and it kind of acts like a floor. We can't fall down. But the water is still bubbly, as well as these honey blocks. Because the way this works, right, is you get in the bubble column. In the very, very corner of the screen there, you get in the water column. It doesn't look like it, but you actually go through the honey blocks slightly. And the chest is actually a very thin hitbox as well, so you can have that right on top. So you can just go straight up and straight down again. It hurts a little bit on the way down, but it's okay. We nearly honeyed up our cat and dog. I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, but honestly, you shouldn't have been sat there. There's this whole cave you could sit in, and you chose directly under the bee's nest. So I don't know. I don't know what your thinking is, but that is done there. We can now get some bees up in the business, and I'm not entirely sure if we can just pick these guys up when they're in their hives. I think we have to smoke them first. Okay, we actually want to be really, really careful here because I've got like 20-something odd bees in this place, and if I make one wrong move and punch one of you or touch your house in the wrong way, you're going to all hate me, and I'm kind of trapped in here. So I think we can smoke them by getting rid of this dirt here. I already got the campfires underneath. So this bee's nest is now pacified, but these aren't. So I actually think we want to gather the materials before we pick them up as well. I'm not sure whether that keeps, but we do definitely want to be getting the honeycombs. Excellent. How many we get? 3. So I think if we break all of these, we can then harvest them all without the bees getting angry. But we want to be careful because these things can cook bees. So we don't want them to fall on that. So we need to cover those straight back up again. Get all the dirt, cover them back, and hopefully now we can pick them up. I think just with an axe or something. Do we need to keep them smoked? Oh no, I over-smoked! No! Okay. Some of them might have stung me. Well, one of them definitely did. You, get back in. You were a nice one. You didn't sting me. You didn't hate my guts. Calm down. Everyone just calm down. Look at those guys with dirty bottoms. Yeah, maybe I'm the one angry. Oh, okay. Oh, they stopped being angry. Oh, that one's still got a bit of a grudge. Stop holding a grudge. Your friends didn't. If I get far enough away, will it forget me? Okay. Hey, Bee, come back. I'm gonna have to lasso it. Okay, I think I've got some lassos over here. We've got all friendly bees. We'll soon find out if we go in here. Grab a lasso and oh boy, you go far. Okay, and hey, yeah, gotcha. Excellent. Back we go, my friend. Come on, you naughty thing. You got to stretch your wings a little bit and have a little fly around. But party time's over now. We're taking you home. But did that keep the bees inside of it? That one didn't, because they all got sprayed out and angry, because I over-clicked. Hey! Oh! Maybe that was the bee that stung me. The one that escaped, and he died. He died because I was poisonous or something. Okay, well, that problem kind of solved itself then. Let's see if these have, or at least this first one, has any bees inside. It doesn't. It's just a plain beehive. It's plain! Okay, so maybe we can't move them then. Is exactly what an idiot would say, because you totally can with Silk Touch. And not only that, but it keeps the honey, it keeps the bees, Silk Touch all the way forward. I knew that. I was just testing. I was testing you, and I'm afraid you all failed. I'm so sorry. Boom, and the 8th one. Look at that! 8 buzzy bee hives all in a row. Oh, Doc went to sleep and caused some lag. That isn't how that rhyme went. I don't know. Oh, bees! Okay, that was like a little fart of bees that just came out there. That kind of scared me a little bit. So yes, you might be thinking, Zedaph, you've not plugged the hive in, and I already thought about that. I got some acacia doors, and I was going to pop them around, and then you know what? I thought, no, I thought, no, I'm not going to do this. I thought, no, I throw the doors away. We keep these bees completely as free as they want to be. Because think about it, right? These hives here are their home. And they love their home. And they're always going to come back here multiple times every single day. And I think they can kind of track it exactly, even if they kind of wander far off. I'm not entirely sure. We'll find out, right? So I'm going to let these guys just do whatever they like. I'm going to pick these doors up for later, because I've not got much acacia. And we should just occasionally just see bees, like, coming in and out of the hive, just like so. Look at that, and that's really, really cool. I might even put, like, a little flower thing, maybe over here, up in the air, a little tiny island with flowers on it, and that's where they can go and get their pollen from. I think that would look really, really sweet. There are some dangers in this world. There's some open lava over here, which, you know, trust me, I've fallen in plenty of times. These guys really want to go there, don't they? They're getting all up in the redstone. Maybe this was a bad idea. I don't know. There's bees everywhere. Oh, no. Okay, we just need to really make sure at nighttime they all just go back home. If they do, then everything's fine. If not, then I've made the biggest mistake I've ever made. Oh, the next step is also pretty good. We can throw away the campfires and break this thing. Ugh. We don't need no smoke anymore because the bees, I think, have been watching the Terminator franchise, and they are terrified of machines, right? So if we just put some dispensers under here, like, they can interact with these hives totally fine. They don't care if it's smoked or not. The bees just see the machine doing it, and they're like, hey, I'm not going to touch that. I'm terrified of Arnie, all right? So we can come along here. We can go hapaja, like so, and then we could put whatever we want. We could put bottles, or we could put shears in there. So, yeah, if we try it with a button. Have I got a button? Hey, grab those, and we go boop. And I'm not sure where any bees are, if there's any even in the hive to get angry with me. Oh, there's one right there. So look, boop. They don't even care. They're not mad at the machine at all. Me, the fleshy person that could totally get like an anaphylactic shock or whatever from you being stung, and you'll kill yourself as well in the process. You're not worried about that, but a machine, no. Okay, well, that's good. So what I'm thinking of doing is having one on the bottom for the bottles and one on the top for the shears. I just want to prove that we can shear the... Oh, free honeycomb. We can shear this on top as well. Let's chuck that in there, get some shears in, get a button on it, and we should get free combs. Fantastic, we did, with a very satisfying, pleasing noise. So we get loads of dispensers on the top full of shears, loads on the bottom full of bottles, and then with literally one button press, we can either harvest from the top and get the combs, or harvest from the bottom and get the bottles. Bottle bottoms, bottom bottles. And this is going to be a really interesting experiment too, because it is nearly nighttime. Oh, very nearly nighttime, which means the bees try to go home during the night. No sleepy pleasy? So we can tell if these bees are actually going to come on home or not. All the hives are empty. So basically, if at some point we can actually get some honey in these things, we'll know that all the bees can actually return properly. Otherwise, we need to go on a mass bee hunt in our redstone circuitry somewhere, looking for all kinds of bees. They might have gone down into the computer. Definitely nighttime now. Definitely nighttime. Not seeing any bees anywhere. Maybe they all went back to the hives? I don't know. I mean, they're not going to have found any flowers. They might have found flowers. There are flowers available here. Bees! Bees! I don't see any bees anywhere. Okay, this is bad news. This is very bad news. I've found a lot of bees with dirty butts outside. Look, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. They're just going crazy. They don't know how to get home. I don't know how they even escaped. I don't know how they got out of the cave. Unless they know how to use pressure plates and doors. I guess they kind of do. Oh, no. Okay, right, we've got to wrangle these bees up. That's right, bee-loons are happening again. I think I managed to find most of them. You can actually see them buzzing around the mountains really, really well. So we got to load back. That's fine. I'm very glad I kept those acacia doors. I told you never get rid of them because I thought we might need them. The doors are going on. Phew, successfully locked in. I'm sorry, bees, I didn't want to have to do this, but your inquisitive, curious nature's got the better of you. And, yeah, maybe one day I need to work out if they're actually pathfinding to, like, the flowers outside, because, like, there is literally outside right here. Maybe they're seeing them and then doing some crazy path to get them. I'm not sure, but for now, I'm afraid they have to be locked in. Bee! I keep saying the word bee today. I've also worked out the redstone. It should be quite simple. We got the honey bottles here. Just a nice little line going into target blocks, so it actually selects it. the bottles in the bottom there, and the shears in the top, literally just a redstone line along the very top. We can't even see the redstone because it's so up high. I'm thinking we can hopefully cover up some of this bottom bit. I've covered it up with trapdoors for now, but I think we can actually go one higher with the floor here as well. The bees, they're doing stuff. They're really doing stuff. This is awesome. Okay, we've been breeding them up loads as well, because we did lose a bunch of bees. I'm sure we lost about half, but that's okay. So what the issue is with the honeycomb, it's fine. It just spits out honeycomb. All good. And the shears stay in here and can be reused loads. But the bottles will actually pick up the honey and put it back in bottled form if we do give it a try. Boob. Oh, it spat out a glass bottle. It spits out glass bottles for the empty ones. I see, and then for the ones that had honey in, it spits it in there, which if we now push that button again, there's a 50-50 chance that it might spit out honey or it might spit out a glass bottle if there's nothing in use there. But you know what? The combs are just going to spit out everywhere. The honey are just going to spit out everywhere. I think it's okay. I think we just come along here, we hit the button, we pick up all the items no matter what, whether it's combs or bottles, and then we put them all in a little chest or something, and we could even sneakily use this chest that we've already used down here. Multi-thoughts. Hello, bees. So that should all be good. Let's just try and kind of do a little bit more decoration, cover some stuff up a little bit, and try and make this thing look beautiful. Okay, excuse me, coming through. Oh my goodness, these bees are so pushy. They push you everywhere. It's crazy. Trying to build this thing with all these bees everywhere was a very bad mistake, because they literally know. As soon as there's like a hole, if you want to put a wall block here, a bee will just sort of fly in there and just sit there and look at you. It'll just look at you for ages, and you'll be like, oh. And you'll have to wait and go. We got all the honey blocks everywhere, the honeycomb, and we've got the honey lamps as well. Definitely honey lamps there. Glad they added those into the game. We got a bit of orangey honey storage down here, if I can reach it, for all the bits and bobs. Very, very nice. We got the flowers, all very, very good. I decided to make the whole thing a little bit smaller than we needed to, because I got an idea for around the back here. This is going to be kind of the redstoney area. Right now, everything's full, so I need to do a harvest. I need to pick one of two of these buttons. If I could even press them, bees! Excuse me. So we need to know this from the outside, because, excuse me, from when you're out here, no escapage, you have no idea. You got no clue whether it's full or empty or what, so we need to change that up. And I was thinking of having just a little light or something, because you can detect with a comparator exactly how full the hives are. So what I want to try and do is connect all of them up to a big AND gate, and then if all of them are full, we need to not turn a light on. I've got something a little bit more drippy. Now, I may or may not have busted through the side of the mountain, just a little bit. Well, I don't know. The jury's still out. We cannot tell. But what I've basically done is added a comparator to the back sides of each of the beehives through a block. You can do these things through a block with a comparator. Each of these go 5 signal long, which is exactly how many honeys there are inside the hives. They're all full now, so you can see every single one of these hives is giving out the full 5 signal, which means every single one of these torches is off. Okay, as soon as one of them wasn't full, so for instance this one, you see a torch goes on, and as long as one of these torches are on, this line down here is always going to be on. And what that does is it goes all the way up here into a mystery block. Is it a furnace? Is it not? No, it's not. It's a piston. And that piston, if I can actually maneuver my way through, is right up there, exactly where that torch is. Now, that is where we must add the drippy block. And although these honey blocks do sort of cool things and stuff, there is only one block which actually does drippy. And I've had to put some spare bees. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have spare bees now over here. And yes, look, okay, hang on. I want the bees to leave because I don't want there to be any bees in there. How do I gotta wait for them to leave? I can't pick it up with a silk touch because the bees will come with it. I just want the block itself for the drippiness, because if we take a little sneaky look underneath here, we'll see the drips begin to fall when you get a full hive. Drips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bees. Okay, so if we keep letting them see us and we go and nick their houses, Ha 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 ha. We now have 2 full hives without any bees in at all. Fantastic. Oh, I need to stop holding flowers. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. Okay, so they're just literally going to be homeless bees now. I'm so sorry. They've got flowers at least, so they can dirty up their bottoms. But what we need to do is just chuck one of these beehives up in that little hole. So if we pill it all the way up, we should be able to plonk one up there. I'm hoping the drips fall down, all the way down. Like so. Perfect. We get down, ready to watch the drip fest. That's right, pick up that torch. Hopefully, it's a dripping. Oh, and they fall all the way down. Okay, that's actually quite... You can actually quite see the drips quite nicely there. Perfect. Okay, and that honey block right here will actually go forwards if at least one of them... Oh, the drip stopped. No, the drips are still going. They're still going all right. Maybe we need to add a few more, actually. Maybe we need to add like 3 hives up there. A 1 and a 2. Oh, goodness. 2 and a 3 if I get this one back. 4. Look at those drippies go. Oh, my goodness me. You can definitely tell that is full now. That's beautiful. It's like rain. That is really, really cool. Okay, and let's quickly turn it off because I think it must be ready for harvest. It certainly is. So let's go in and make the best noise ever. If I do the combs, get ready for this. Whoa, that's the best noise. And then we pick up all the cones and we go on our merry way. And we heard pistons triggering and firing. And now look, no drippies. Everything's all covered up. No drips going on. So I present to you the Bee Stower. You get it because there's bees and they bestow honey upon me, and also I stow my bees. It's a bee stow. It's a pun. It's a little pun. But that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so very, very much for watching. As always, I want to thank my busy little bees who are my patrons for all their support. They have helped to support this episode, help make this episode possible. Thank you all so very, very much. That bee just pushed me, and I don't know how I feel about that. But until the next episode, a bee. Aye.